Culture comes to you compliments Hoppers and Grenada Paper Products, manufacturers of Royal, Horizon, and Quick and Easy paper towels and napkins.
Raise it high up the ladder, let we set it on fire. A little more calypso, forget the funk and the disco. A little more limbo, a little more shango. Find the greasy pole, and we don't dance from the maple. Raise it high up the ladder, let we set it on fire. A little more calypso, forget the funk and the disco. A little more limbo, a little more shango.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Oui Culture. Of course, it's Friday evening, and I can tell you this evening we have quite an interesting discussion, for you. But before we start, of course, we're happy to welcome each and every one of you to the program, as usual, our viewers on GBN Television, also our viewers on our Facebook page and YouTube channel, and also our listeners on K105 FM. Yeah, it's a pleasure as always. I hope you had a wonderful week. It was a productive one. And of course, it's Friday night. As you always say to us, it's your time to sit in your living room in front of your television or your radio, on Facebook, whatever it is, relax and have a good time. Doc is here with me. Doc, good evening. How are you doing?
Hey, are you hearing me? Are you hearing me loud and clear?
Yeah, man, loud and clear.
Yes, good evening to all the listeners. We are here again tonight, and tonight promises to be very, very good. Of course, the big man himself will introduce the topic later, but I just want to say to all the listeners, I hope you can chime in early, and I think this one going way back into the historical culture of how we do things.
Yes.
So
yes, indeed.
And Godfrey, we have a few things on the horizon. Of course, wishing Grenada team. I want to start out early, the Carifta team.
Definitely.
A bumper success. And success for us, being realistic, is not to win the game.
But good performance. To perform well, yes.
Yes.
And to perform well. For me, once our athletes do their best, medal or no medal, I'm happy. I'm happy. So I just want to encourage them to go out there, give the best they can and represent proudly. It would be nice to get medals, gold, silver, bronze, but even so, with your best performances, you might strive to do personal best and all of that. These things, they do count a lot, and in a sense, it's a way to motivate you, to continue to push and to do the best you can. All right. So definitely, we're looking forward to that, and of course, as usual, Doc. At Easter time, the kite flying and a lot of other activities taking place. So it's going to be an exciting weekend in Grenada, I think, this weekend. Well, next weekend, that is. Mm-hmm.
Yes, well, it should be. I think also it falls as one of the major celebration for the Catholic community here in Grenada.
Yes.
So that is all good. That is all good.
Mm-hmm.
So
but
I see how things happen.
Have you?
I couldn't help. I saw a guy passing with a vehicle, and this guy had one of the biggest kites I've seen. I don't know where he's going, but I say he's a man like you, man.
Yeah. Don't start that.
Like
don't start that. I'll make a confusion with you right here. But were you able to? I was picking up some concerns though, and I don't have all the details. But have you been able to see the list with Tim Grenada, the character team?
No, I actually I heard it was actually I saw a list, but I can't say I paid that particular attention to it because of the time I saw it, I was involved in doing something else. I did not go back to it.
Right.
Yeah, but I saw the list.
I am not sure.
Well, in a position to comment.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either, but I'm picking up that there are some people who are not happy because apparently there are some people who and I think we mentioned it some time ago. The character team is generally selected from the national champs. But apparently there were some excellent performances at Intercall, even better than at the national champs, and some of these people, I guess they were not selected. And as I say, I don't have all the details on it. This is just what I picked up, So I thought you guys probably saw it. I don't know if later on Scholar might be able to
comment on that with any sense of authority at all. So
right.
I would not.
We leave that there for the time being. But I have and this might surprise you. I have a make it make sense.
Oh, you have one?
I have a make it make sense. No. I want to know, how is it that when a farmer, he works hard, and we know, you are involved in some aspects of it, so I think you have a good understanding of how hard farmers have to work and some of the pressures that they have to go through. One of the biggest things is predial larceny. So apart from the heat and all of that, predial larceny is a big thing. And I want to understand it. How is it that when a farmer plants and you have a old thief that go into his land, stealing his melons, stealing his crops, you call the police, they're coming, they're arresting the thief, and the farmer goes to his land at night, meet the thief, and of course he exercised what he felt was his right, and he was able to put a couple planas on the thief. Now here is what I don't understand: the farmer get locked up. You can make that make sense for me?
That does not make sense. So I cannot make that make sense. But I will tell you something what's been happening lately. And it started a couple of years ago, where there seemed to be a movement where people that are really wrong are getting right. Mm-hmm. So you talk about human abuse and human rights abuse, etc. When people are doing wrong. Now, in that example you brought up, the thief. The thief is doing two things. One, is attacking the livelihood of this person, this man. Secondly, it is an attack on the prospect of the nation itself. Because we can do all kind of things now. We can make it wrong and do all kind of things with tourism and all these things. Now, during COVID, there was a very clear example when tourists was unable to come. Agriculture played a major role in sustaining us.
Was the major thing. Every corner.
Agriculture and agricultural production is actually an expression of our sense of freedom, because to be free, you have to be able to eat. And so when someone, a particular young man, goes into farming, and as I've known, 30, 32, and then he's faced with that possibility of being robbed day and night. And you expect him to go and, the solution is you expect him to put camera. You expect him to go and get the name of the thief. You expect him to stay at night, watchman the thief, but don't react. And all those kind of civic kind of, responsibility you place on that farmer. And by the time that person reaches 38 and 40, they are so broken that they alter farming. Now that person that had that love and that passion for farming, that really want to take it on, then now have to defray and move away from that passion, all because the thieves seem to be getting more right than the person. No, but there's a law called of natural justice. And if somebody threatens your livelihood, all right, that person threatening your livelihood, I believe we have that right to react with equal strength or more strength to protect yourself.
I couldn't agree with you more.
Your goods, that person is threatening not just you, but the livelihood of your family. And by extension, they're destroying the prospect for development of the state.
But of course.
So, the thief, there should be no mercy.
Absolutely not. I just don't understand it. I mean, how is it? How is it that, imagine, a farmer have to go to his land at midnight just to make sure that he can get what he labored on, and you meet the thief, and you put some proper planners on him, and you end up and they lock you up. I mean, how
justice. So anything contrary to that is against the law. Is against the law of Mother Nature. Is against the law of, and if you believe it's against the law of God. Because you that sweat and live by the sweat of your bread you should eat bread. By the sweat of your brow you should eat bread. And if that happens, then you have, well, you know, and to prevent the individual from taking the law in his or her hand, the state should intercede. So immediately, the state should intercede. So, you know, Godfrey, I just always say, for me, two things. One is that the taste is in the eating, So the fact that thieves have so much right in Grenada is mean that we're not ready to talk about agriculture and agricultural development. That's the first thing. You know, so once we're ready to talk, we must know we put in place the right of the farmer, the encouragement, give them the motivation, the incentive to farm. And if the biggest hindrance, and one of the biggest hindrance, is really pretty alarming when you talk to teams.
It is.
Of course, we're facing a dry season, and some farmers have some issues with the dry season, etc., the dryness, sometimes based on where they are. But one of the biggest hindrance is pretty alarming. And if we don't address that head on, they will spin top in mud when it comes to farming.
No, of course. Let me tell you something. There is no way I could support any thief under no circumstances, and there is no way I would fault a farmer for dealing with a thief in the appropriate manner. And nothing less than some planners. And this is not violence, you know. That's not violence, you know. I mean, if anybody says violence is a matter for them, but this is not violence.
That's not violence.
This is not violence. You have to protect what is yours. There are so many things affecting agriculture now, and on top of that, I mean, they rob you. When you call the police, they can't hold them thief. They're searching for them. But when the farmer hold them, and the farmer do what he's supposed to do, then, I mean, how you could lock him up? Why?
But let me tell you something. One of the things them thieves and them just go to jail for 6 weeks now. 3 weeks and 6 weeks sentences. And then when they come out, and you have some of them, they are so, like, repeated thieves, if you want to, repeated offenders. These guys and them, they are known in the village.
But everybody,
so the police come, they just go there one time. So the thing is like, why 3 weeks? I mean, I'm not blaming the police for that. It's the justice system that was pushed down to us, whereby we're not protecting the industry that we have. We are allowing the so-called rights of the individuals to oversee or to oversee the right of the state and for families to. For right of families to survive.
So, anyway. The Queen has joined us. She looking tired as usual. So I know what's going on with her today. Madam, what you can bless?
You mute. But that's good. You mute. That's good.
Yes, I'm mute.
That's
Only give me
good.
2 seconds to do it now. You know, usually I'm navigating different sites. So sometimes it just take me a couple seconds to unmute.
Before
I even get into this,
I find she looking happy tonight. I do work on that.
Before before I get into this war with you all, I just want to say good evening to all our viewers, our listeners. It's a pleasure to be back. And Pat Regis, I am hearing you tonight. You said that sometimes the programs just be too serious, and it looks as though they're going down that road tonight.
No.
I won't be joining them.
That was just to make it make sense.
Right. I heard you. Just now they say, when the farmers and them do what they have to do, right? What the farmers and them have to do, one, and two, you are a farmer?
Yeah.
What you doing in farmer business?
I'm doing farmer business.
He's an advocate.
You a farmer?
He's an advocate.
Hello, listen to me.
He's an advocate?
Let me tell you something.
Yes.
Hold on. Listen. Let me fix me jacket and give some farmer talk.
Somebody and it's like
No, I don't want to.
Plan us.
Let me tell you
So
something.
just jump on a farmer bandwagon.
No, because not that. Let me tell you.
Come in and take a little flower in your little garden.
No, let me tell you why I vex. Let me tell you why I vex. Because this thief always go in the farmer land, thiefy melon, and 12 o'clock in the night, the farmer hold him, and he lego some blade on him, and they lock up the farmer. I have a problem with that.
You're inciting violence because before he lego the planners, he could pick up the phone and call the police.
And the thief kill him. And the thief kill him.
What?
And the thief kill him when he call in.
But for your phone has a slight muffle there.
I know what's going on.
Yeah, it's like I'm not hearing you properly.
Let me tell you something, I am not inciting violence, but this thing is going too far. And if it continues, eventually people are going to start acting in ways that is not good.
So give me like a background now, because you look as though you're kind of passionate tonight.
Yeah, well, Vex.
Tonight.
But
about farmers.
But no, right? Hold on. Something.
Nobody noticing you.
Yeah, but hold on.
Let me say my general position that the state apparatus should intercede on behalf of the farmer. So while we're saying there is a last recourse, but I also say the preference is that we believe that the state should intercede on behalf and to protect the farmer. And so there must be seen an effort to protect the farmer rather than allowing, so we just say, well, I don't want to speak for Godfrey, but I hope he's saying that is not first time, if somebody come and see first time with them, you deal with them.
No, the man always thieving, man. That's the problem. You see, that's the problem. But hold on, listen, we have to take a break. But I must say, I find you see happy tonight, and that don't go down well with me at all. So that don't go down well with me. We see happy tonight, and that I have to work on that. But anyway, let's take the break. When we come back, I'll go down and work on Reese. So stay with us, folks. We'll be back in a moment. All right, well, look as my
Kindly greasy pole, and we don't dance from the maple.
The National Lotteries Authority is a proud sponsor of many cultural activities within the trial state of Grenada.
My name is Anderson Matterson, also known as Leftist, and I'm a calypsonian and string band music player from Carrico. I support the games of the National Lottery Authority because culture benefits tremendously. Annually, the NLA supports the Carrico and Pritimatini Carnival, the Carrico String Band Music Festival, and all regattas, among other activities. When I play the game of the NLA, I can see where my money goes, and it's an investment into our culture.
Yes, Grenada, when you play the games of the NLA, you enable us to invest in the skills and talents of our people in the areas of sports, culture, and nation building.
Well, good evening, players. Welcome. It's time for the NLA's Daily Pick 3 Evening Draw for today, Friday, the 22nd day in March, 2024. I'm Lexanne Fletcher, and I'll be your draw hostess for this evening. Joining me this evening, Ms. Kanife Edwards. She's representing RSO Company Limited Accountants and Advisors. Of course, Ms. Edwards is here to ensure the games are conducted in a fair and accountable manner, that the game balls have not been tampered with and are within industry standards. And a quick reminder, as always, to all our players, of course, in order to win with the Cash Pick 3 game, you can bet as little as $1 on inline, mix, and pair tickets, and from $2 in backup tickets. So, hope you placed your bets. Let's find out what the winning numbers will be for this evening. It pays to play. Good luck to you. And the first up is 4, second 7, final is 7. If you got your tickets, double check them now. First number was 4, the second 7, final 7. Congratulations if you're a winner this evening. And as customary, we'd like to say congrats also to our winners from the midday draw with a total of 33 winners with a total payout of $5,200. Congratulations again. Keep your tickets close for Playway with Multi-X. That comes up next. See you then.
If I take time and I write down all the things that I love on my island.
50 is not just a number. It's truly a special occasion, a golden jubilee.
Not only does it mark half a century of Grenada being an independent country,
it also commemorates
memories of our journey,
achievements of our people,
and adversities shared by our nation.
From the Grenville Service Center of the National Lotteries Authority. Happy Independence, Grenada!
Welcome back. It is time for Playway with Multi-X for this evening, Friday, the 22nd of March, 2024. I've got Ms. Kanife Edwards join me once again. She's representing RSO Company Limited Accountants and Advisors. Quick reminder with the Playway game, all you got to do is bet as little as $1 up to $10 or in increments on any number or dream symbol of your choice and get to win 24 times the amount you bet. That's $24 for every dollar spent. It's time to reveal tonight's winning Playway number. Value your dreams, win your way with Playway. Good luck. And the winning Playway number is... This evening's winning Playway number is 35. Dream symbol is Scrapple. Congratulations if you're a winner this evening. And here's hoping you placed your bets for Multi-X. Good luck. Winning Multi-X ball is this evening's winning Multi-X ball is 5X. That's 5X. Clearly, if you placed your bets, you're one happy player this evening. Congratulations to you. Congrats also to our 464 winners from the midday draw. We had a grand total payout of $90,552. Congrats again. Cash flow draw is coming up next. See you soon.
Wow, it's Instacash Grenada. Imagine a game with no numbers to choose from, no draws to wait on, and you can play it every day, including Sunday. That's Instacash. It's fast, it's easy to play, and you win prizes instantly. Instacash. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making dreams come true.
Welcome back. It's time for the daily cash flow draw for this evening, Friday, the 22nd of March, 2024. And of course, Ms. Kanife Edwards is with me once again. She's representing RSO Company Limited Accountants and Advisors. A quick reminder with the cash flow game, don't forget you can bet as little as $1 on most of the bet types with the exception of backup, in which case you bet $2. Hope you placed your bets. It's time to reveal the winning numbers for this evening. It's more plays, bigger prizes. Good luck to you. Check your tickets. First up, first is 8, second 6, third 9, and the final is 9. It's time to recap. Double check your tickets. First ball up was 8, the second 6, third 9, final 9. If you're a winner this evening, congratulations to you and congrats to our 20 winners from the midday draw with a total payout of $14,400. And here's a reminder, of course, we got the lotto draw coming up this evening. Estimated jackpot $94,000. See you soon.
What if you had a choice? A choice of joining a line or a choice of making your purchases online? What would you choose? While you ponder on that, the National Lotteries Authority has provided another purchasing option. All their games are now available online. Yes, Grenadians! From wherever you are, purchase your favorite daily and jackpot type games using any electronic device. Register on the NLA's website at www.nla.gd. Top up your account and enjoy online lottery gaming at your convenience. We're taking shopping comfort up, several notches. But the choice is yours. Join a line or buy online. NLA, make your dreams come true.
Good evening once again and welcome back. It's time for Lotto Draw number 3634 for this evening, Friday, the 22nd day in March 2024. And the estimated jackpot for this evening is $94,000. Well, of course, join me once again is Ms. Kanife Edwards. She's representing RSO and Company Limited Accountants and Advisors. We hope you got your tickets for this evening. Let's find out firstly what the free ticket letter will be. Good luck. This evening's free ticket letter is the letter L as in Lotto. That's L as in Lotto. And it's time to find out what the 5 winning numbers will be for this evening's jackpot of $94,000. If you got your tickets, best of luck to you. And first up is 7. Second. We got to recap a couple things. Firstly, the free ticket letter, which was the letter L. That's L as in Lotto. L as in Lotto. And the 5 winning numbers for $94,000. You know the drill. If you have your tickets, double check them carefully. First up was 7. That's 077. The second was 19. 19. Third, 33. 33. The fourth was 5. 055. Final was 20. That's 2020. Of course, this has been Lotto Play. I win a lot, and if you have these numbers, you are a winner. Congratulations to you. Of course, just remind you, as always, tomorrow we're here, so do get your tickets and do continue to support sports, culture, and nation building. Have a good night.
If I take time and I write down all the things that I love on my island.
For our year-long celebration of our 50th anniversary of independence, let us show how much we love our country.
Let's all stand together as family, friends, and neighbors throughout.
May the spirit of freedom fill our hearts.
And the colors of patriotism paint our lives.
From the Technical Support and Services Department
of the National Lotteries Authority.
Happy 50th anniversary of independence, Grenada.
50 years we strong and more to come.
Blast Gaming is where dreams come true and jackpots are won. Dive into a world of delightful experiences and daring action. From the moment you step through the doors, have the time of your life, feel the energy, soak in the excitement, and let the good times roll. Blast is more than just a place to play. It's where friends socialize, cocktails flow, and a safe space for those who dream big and dare to have fun while doing it. Blast Gaming. Know your limits, play within it. You must be 18 and over.
On Saturday, May 4th, there will be a shift on the island as the biggest grilling fest in Grenada moves to the big parish. The Maggie King of the Grill competition is at Progress Park, St. Andrew. Come taste the most sumptuous creations from the grill as top chefs and food enthusiasts showcase their culinary skills. Maggie King of the Grill is a festival like no other with live soca music, fun attractions, and games for the entire family. Then from 6 p.m., get a chance to win up to $5,000 cash and bingo. Interested vendors and grillers should call 456-3454 to register before March 31st. It's the Maggie King of the Grill competition at Progress Park, St. Andrew. Gates open from 12 noon. Bring your appetite and stay tuned to this station for more details.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
The Planning and Development Authority of Grenada, PDA, is enforcing regulations to curb illegal, disorderly, and unauthorized development in several locations throughout the state of Grenada. The authority is concerned that structures mainly associated with vending are negatively impacting the environment, has undesirable public health and sanitation consequences, present obstructions to vehicle and pedestrian traffic, can become projectiles during adverse weather conditions, and generally affect the aesthetics of the nation. The PDA will work along with stakeholder ministries and institutions to effect the demolition, removal, and disposal of structures which fall in the category of illegal and disorderly development, commencing January 2024. In this regard, persons who vend in or occupy such illegal structures are advised to secure their personal belongings and have the structures removed ahead of the planned PDA demolition operations. These actions of the PDA have become necessary to safeguard and protect public health and the environment, ensure the safety and well-being of all citizens and visitors, discourage any future disorderly construction, and encourage compliance to regulations pertaining to physical development in the state of Grenada. This is a message from the Planning and Development Authority of Grenada.
You heard about the new Softweed bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent
prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Softweave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Softweave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Raise it high up the ladder. Let we set it on fire. A little more calypso. Forget the funk and the disco. A little more limbo. A little more shango. Find the greasy pole. And we don't dance from the maple.
Welcome back, everyone. It's We Culture. Those of you just joining us, we are quite happy to have you. And we were just talking a little bit about make it make sense regarding farmer and thief and so. But tonight we have something exciting to talk about. But Reese, did you want to add your 2 pence? Put a guava perspective on it, on the make it make sense. You're muted. You're muted.
I'm saying no, I didn't. I didn't want to put a golf perspective on it. That would take a program or two. but I almost forgot my question. What I wanted to ask
if I'm a farmer?
So people, what constitutes perdia larceny? I want to know what constitutes it, because I find since after they tighten up the law, which y'all still find ain't tight enough, nobody can even pass and see like a mango and pelt a stone and get like a mango. Nobody can do this kind of thing anymore. All they just get greedy.
Nah, you see. Let me tell you something. You don't understand anything. If you pass and pick up mango, that is you pick a mango or you take a mango.
So at mango or cashew that hanging.
Only listen to me. Let me tell you something. The only person I know who used to get on for mango is Jokan. Well, you are no Jokan. Doc no Jokan. And well, Jokan, Doc and Jokan used to get on for mango. And Jokan had the biggest mango tree in Tivoli, and the mango tree that Jokan had, that one mango tree bearing more than all the mango tree in Grenada put together, you know. But if you take one mango in Jokan, you used to get that. But Jokan was a special case, so forget about Jokan. But no, you see, I don't believe it. Now people go to people's garden and they take things. But when you start, distressing, you're not going and take you wouldn't take, let's say, a watermelon because you're hungry or you want a watermelon to eat. You're going and you're taking everything and you're going and sell it for other people. And I have seen on numerous occasions where they actually destroy people's melons. They chop them up. This has been on the news on more than one occasion. Now, this is where I have a problem.
And is it just melon you have a problem with?
No. Any crops that farmers work hard to plant, with the hope and the intent of getting whatever.
Is about Doc,
Huh?
So I'm just querying,
Yeah, but if Doc, let me tell you something. If Doc hold a man Tiffany melon, I want to go and give him money plants. I don't want Doc do it. I want to do it for Doc. I showed you straight up. That's serious thing.
Take over you tonight,
But anyway, I want to know
bad man.
How come you're happy so tonight? I want to know that before we get into the
one, I don't feel as sick as I felt yesterday and the day before. I feel better today. And two, from last week, I decided that I am making a conscious effort to not allow people to spoil my mood, my day. It's tough, tough, especially when you're passionate about what you do and things like that. But I just decided I'm not allowing people to have such control over me. So I used to be complimented about brightening people's days. Like when they see me, you know, they feel happy, strangers. And I just started getting in a very depressive kind of mode. Like, you know, I looking bad. I just ain't smelling bad, but I looking bad. So, so I decided.
You look, in other words, in other words, you
have to match up.
So hold on, let me ask you a question. So in other words, you used to look like you come out in guava.
In other words, what?
You look like you come out in guava.
No.
But what you mean no?
Like I come out, listen, I look like I come out like, you know, the border day. After Woodford, you know, perseverance. That's everybody looking. And I said, no, sister, that's not you.
That ain't working. That ain't working.
Yeah.
But
so
anyway.
I decided, you know, that has to change. I can't be coming on We Culture when it's supposed to be the public's happy moment and they see me looking tired and depressed. And, you know, I mean, when COVID was going around, we had cold and thing. I come in here choking, cough. I can't breathe properly and I'm there. So, how could be allowing people to just kill my joy?
So that
my therapy session.
So that why you're looking happy tonight?
Eh?
Don't worry, before the night up, I will fret you.
Yeah.
Something.
And then the other thing, no, the man start to travel. Every time we talking, every other week, he did a different point.
I kind of. I sort of get harassed with that there.
So my only Christmas money and this kind of thing getting interfered with. You understand?
And you make sure
it's like
you put things in place to make sure you get your Christmas money.
You understand?
Because you
like a cake wearing out.
Only you do it up, and you
understand? I'll give you the American. I did it.
You did it up.
Did it.
Anyway, folks, tonight.
Yeah, and the man just is kind of like, you know, it used to be, honey, you look good, and it was like, you look better. You know that kind of thing? No, it's kind of like, you look good, thank you. You know?
And is that
exactly, that can't work.
Anyway,
that can't work.
Well, let me tell you. Anyway, we know we need to get into our topic for tonight. And you know, but you see, that's the beautiful thing about We Culture. I mean, you start on one little thing, and then you. But anyway, tonight we're talking about something they call do-up. Now, let me take all your mind back. All you remember?
I feel pretty alasani happening in one of those countries, you know. Because the man only traveling. So I feel I got to get my cutlass. I got to make a planners.
Yeah, but just don't shop with it. What you see, you have to understand this, though. You have cutlass for planners and you have cutlass for other things. So you can if you plan the planners, you cannot sharpen it. You understand? Because planners cutlass is dull cutlass. So you just remain planners. But if you sharpen it, then it changes the game.
Alright.
It changes the game.
I will give that some food for thought there.
Yeah, it changes the game. It changes the game.
So moving on.
So folks, let me take all your back. I remember some time ago we did an ad for We Culture where Reese came with cake. And well, Doc wasn't there. Doc wasn't supposed to be there. Yeah. And Reese did explain what she think and she do it up. And then the rest was history. So Reese, I have a question for you. When you said that you do it up, what you meant? It was always on my mind. I just never get around asking you.
I meant that I get the ingredients and I put them together and I pluck other ingredients and I
that is and she have all the gesticulation locked down, you know.
I mix it up.
You do it up.
Grind it up and I turn it into a paste. And then, I make sure that all the ingredients came together. Because they are physical ingredients and they are subliminal ingredients. All kind of ingredients. So I put the thing together.
You come up with these big words that I'm again.
And when you're baking, typical women, you have to be singing. Like a melody happening, all that is part of the doing. Doing up on the cake.
Do it up.
Yeah, so I do up my cake and my cake walk, right? I spare all you. I make sure you don't get, but it's like my cake. How much years it's been?
About 4 years.
Yes.
4, going on 4.
My cake just wearing out.
That cake on our buns.
Yeah, so I need to do something again. I need to do up something.
Yeah, you do. No, but I've been pondering on this, Doc, and a lot of times I've heard it time and time again, and this week it kind of came to me, and especially when ladies, mothers home, they are a cook and so, and I with my mother in particular, sometimes I would hear she say, "But I don't want to cook today, no. Better just do up something," and the thought came to me that, well, why is do up? Doc, you could help me? You're muted. You're still muted.
I want to get back in good grace, so I started by saying, find the queen looking lovely tonight. Lovely. I like the glasses. I like the smile.
I beat you to it.
Everything seems proper.
Proper thing, no jabber thing.
So I think what happened, she drew up herself in such a way that she impressed. It seemed like I want to get another credit card. She impressed me. So, so that's the first thing. But going back to the whole idea of cultural do-up, well, do is a verb. But in our context, it has a lot of different connotation. So doing up, I'm gonna do up something. In the case of your mom, the example you use, basically mean going and prepare something, going and cook something. So everything is taken into consideration. She doing up. So doing up is cooking up. She going and cook up something. But I think do is never specific, but is always broad in the sense that several things are happening at the same time. That the closest Webster explanation.
Let me tell you something. I don't think do up is the same as cook up. I think do up is a part of cooking, and scholar just come and I see eating, so I figure he wife they reach him a late and she just do up something for him. So eating scholars, why you they do up something for you.
But before it's gonna come in, do up in my mind is a little bit. It's not the same as it's not the same as cooking. I don't believe you could do up like you do up provision, but you might be able to do up saltfish. Do up is usually a kind of mixture of more than one thing. So it's not just a cook, but a kind of melange you're making.
That's right.
It's more than one thing. So you could do up saltfish. I don't think you could do a provision because it's plain. It's not a mixture of anything. That is my take. Maybe I guess you could do up somewhere along, or you could do up. I don't know if you could do up a waters, but you do up is a mixture. That is my take when them people say do up before. So look at the professor.
Let me get a Shantimel perspective on that do up, because I feel do up and thing very prominent in that part of the world. But you see, they do up something for him, and I tell you, from the time I see him come, I figure they do up something for him.
She do up some vegetables there?
Like crab biter.
No. You don't see, like, one see there's like a foil tray kind of thing. That come out some way. That don't get do up in it by that. No.
What I see that looking like a piece of car, why?
It's five chairs in jail.
What's that?
You don't plate?
They doesn't give you plate.
You don't plate?
Nah. I graduate, I don't want to wash wells, I don't want to waste what.
I see.
Remember the principal of what it now as assassin.
You conserving water?
I have to conserve water. I can't do that.
I love it.
Wait, no, we alone are here.
Yeah.
What do you mean we alone are there?
We got free now.
I seen them.
Boy,
Boy,
look me here.
You ain't seen me scholar?
Yeah, just start to see you. But I ain't seen that.
How is that?
Since last week you having internet issues, you know.
Yeah, I see you again. I thought we alone was there. Yeah, so I mean, fellas, do up well. The truth be told, do up in the gradient. You know, I asked a lady out of the blue, when was that, Wednesday, what is do-up? And she tell me, I know, you know, but it's to explain.
That is the problem with do-up. I think that's the problem with do-up. You can't.
It's to explain it that is the problem. And I believe do-up, just like a lot of other things that we see, all right? Trying to explain it in English is hard. It's not something, words that is not to explain. It's just to know.
Mm-hmm.
So in our context, we just know what is do-up. When somebody says do-up something,
you know what?
In words that listen that day, that kind of cook up something, and you think that I do up a dumpling the other day.
You can't do up a dumpling. You can't do up a dumpling. You cannot do up a dumpling.
No.
You can't do up a dumpling.
You could do up anything. No. But you do it up with something else?
No. But scholar do up is about is a pot. It's more than one thing in the pot. You mean because you put a nail or a pepper in a dumpling, that is do up?
No, I don't put pepper in a dumpling. I'm doing up a dumpling with something else.
Yeah.
Godfrey, you believe that you accept?
Let me tell you my take on do-up. I believe do-up is, let me see why. Let me tell you what is do-up. I believe do-up have a lot to do with seasoning and thing, additives, so to speak. So you could take
several things in melange.
No. Well, it could be that too, but let me tell you. So for example, if you take, let's say, pumpkin, you could do a pumpkin, you know. But to do a pumpkin now, you have to have your onion, your pepper, your garlic, all this kind of thing on them, and you do it up.
Yeah, but there's a whole thing to add to that pumpkin. So
you do it up.
What can you do? But how you go do up dumpling?
But you could do the same thing with dumpling.
How you go do up dumpling?
So can I come in?
Yeah, come in, you see.
Hold on that. Let me ask you. You could do up, you agree you could do up canned beef?
Yes.
You can do up canned beef with rice.
Yeah.
Yes.
You do not canned beef and rice?
Yes, you can.
Because you have to get, you see, and mind you, it's not just putting the canned beef in the rice, you must have other additives. Because do up
to be mixed up together.
No, not just the mix up.
Let me have Rishi say.
Rishi, come to.
Well, you see, we keep talking about do up as in food. But if I was to relate to do up as in getting my hair done, I can.
They do.
No. It is do up.
They do.
I can plait my hair. And my hair plait. When I do up my hair, it's more.
No, it's not do up.
It's more. As Godfrey said, it's the additives, it's the niceties, it's the extra, right? It's the extra. That is in doing up your hair. It's a little more.
You see,
Yes.
do up.
No,
Let me tell you.
You won't be able to relate to that. Scholar, you won't be able to relate to that because when you wash your hair, all you must do is go under the shower, wash it, and come out.
But but we see.
All you must do nothing with your hair.
But we see.
Right?
We see, let me tell you. Do up specifically have to do with food.
Do up have to do with food? No.
Yeah.
Do up with, you have to
Do
do up with hair?
you do.
Do up with hair?
You do your hair, you do your nail, you do your face, you do that.
You do your nails.
And your face and things.
You can do up your nails. You can do up
your hair. And I'm sure our female listeners and viewers can attest to that. Yes, you do your hair. Yes, you do your hair. But do your hair is perm your hair.
No.
Do you hair?
What you do here, you go and straighten and thing.
No, listen. Yes, you straighten. Straighten is do. Straighten is do. Perm is do. Jerry call is not do. Jerry call is Jerry call your hair.
What you got?
Do your hair.
What you change? What you change it?
When you do up your hair, it's the extra things that you do after you would have permed it, right? That is what is do up in here. And I'm right.
I have a tendency to. I'm not strong on that, but I have a tendency to go with Reese here.
Well, but Doc, you know man do. After Reese fix you up on the any Reese say you agree with that, no, because Reese don't.
I believe Reese could pass with that one.
I'm right.
Yeah.
Reese fix him proper already, so anything Reese say you agree with that, no.
Godfrey takes up all the. Make sure.
Well, we have a call on the line, so let me hear what they say. We Culture, good evening. Well, we lost that caller. But let me tell you, I believe, for me, do up has to do specifically with food, and the other things, you do your hair, you do your face, you do dark, all this kind of things.
I believe so.
Yeah, that's by.
As a matter of fact, that is how I usually would hear it been used, you see, and to me, do up, as you said, is specific to cooking, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have doing.
Well, we had to come to that. We had to come to that just now, because doing is a next thing for himself.
Yeah, because where is he talking this kind of thing? Is he really doing it?
She really do it? She doing too much?
Is you doing?
No.
Really doing?
No. Because watch me.
You see.
I could not. Right now, I doesn't do me hair.
Well, do it up.
No, I doesn't do me hair.
Why you do it up?
I doesn't do me hair. You know I don't do me hair. My hair don't get straightened. It doesn't get perm. I don't do me hair.
So when you put
do up me hair.
But when you put braids, that do that too.
So here, wait.
I just do up me hair.
Here, guys. Scholar. You never hear somebody say she will do up she hair nice.
No,
she do she hair nice.
She do she hair nice. She hair do nice.
Actually, when girlfriends talking, we don't say. We well do up we hair for the occasion. We do up we hair. Yes.
Nah, never hear that. We do. Let me take some calls. Let me take some calls, Oli. We Culture, good evening.
Good evening.
How you do?
I'm good. Now, while do up is mostly used for food, do up is also used for hair. Now, if I go to the hairdresser and I straighten my hair, I do my hair. If I style it up, I do it up. And you'll hear, your friend might meet you and say, you do up your hair, girl. So it's also used for hair. So you men get that straight.
Okay. Thank you, caller. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, yeah. Well, I never heard that. Yeah, let's go back to the telephone. We're going back to the telephone. Let's go back. Yeah. We Culture, good evening.
Hello, good night.
Hey!
What's that,
We hear why push?
I did trying to see if I could do up me here, boy. Yeah, and I kind of hungry, so I'm going to do up a little candy and something they eat, you know. So all of them could work the same way. When you do, you hear. But then when you want to make it more live, because you hear ramble. Sometimes according to what you do, you hear get ramble. So you go and you do it up. And then you do up food now is when you're busy or when you're late. I so late, boy. I have to do up some candy and some bread.
So hold on. So Susie, explain do up first when you're talking about food.
Well, like, okay, when you're doing up food, is because you're busy, you busy or you late, and you're real hungry. So you don't have time to cook no nice food. So you might have a little quarter pound of rice there. You go throw that on the fire. You jump in the bathroom a bit. When you come back, you open that in a candy fan, you do up the candy fan, you throw it on top of the rice. So you do up a little piece of thing and you eat. You don't make no nice food. And you say, one of them say you can do a provision. So you could do a provision. Sometimes you have 2 grains of provision in your fridge you don't want to throw. Right? So you have a piece of smoker, you have a piece of saltfish in the cupboard there. You just call that and you eat it with your piece of you throw the provision on the fire, you put the saltfish inside, you do up something fast and you eat it. Do up is fast food. Do up is a real fast food because you're hungry, you late, or either you're tired and you're hungry, or you're late and you have to go, so you have to do up a little something. I don't have time to cook this man, you know. I just do up a little smoker and something there. But the real nice thing where you could have a little salad, a little stew meat. You understand? So all of them have their thing. Do here and do up. Come under here. Do food and do up food. It come under food. So a better we language and we culture. Do up fitting in anyway. Because that we culture.
Alright.
Okay. So, let me do up. And I hear she talking about she do up some seasoning and she do up. So look at this do up man, you must. I don't know how you see that question.
Watch me. No, is that not an name, though? I want to get him Godfrey.
Yeah. Doom the pusham.
And you must. What again?
Doom the pusham.
What?
Doom the pusham.
I've heard before of them, Baba.
Alright, Susie, all the best. Yeah. Lucy, let's take some Facebook comments. I think we have a few.
Yeah, so we have some from the Fredia Lassany conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Veronica said, are you a farmer? Answer the question, Godfrey.
Yes, we.
Yulin is saying, Reese, by the time the farmer take to call the police, the thief will have time kill him in his own land for his own watermelon. Selvina said, my husband had 3 bunches of figs in his garden. The thief took 2 of them. I said to him, go to the garden a little earlier the next day. He did. While he was there, he said he saw a little man coming. The man didn't see him. My husband is a tall man. He called out to the thief, where you going? As he began to run behind the thief. The little thief was saying, so you go kill me? I told my husband, you should hide and hold him and bawl out and call the police. And Alexandra is saying, good night, everyone. A do-up is mixture of anything that you can get in the kitchen, that you can make whatever is possible and create something out of nothing. Veronica said, do your hair? Do up your hair. Put curls and things. Judy said, do up your hair is putting extra things in it. In agreement with Reese, those men don't know about hair. Can't blame them, 2 hairless and 1 hair picky. Veronica said, correct caller. Veronica said again, yes, Susan, we go in and do up your hair. Karen Celestine said, you are all correct. The 2 phrases are used in different parts of the country to mean one and the same. That's the Facebook comments.
Let me see if we have any. All right. So I think we have a couple here. So someone says, do up is a last-minute expression. Cooking a pot of various items is a cook-up. No. Do up is a last-minute expression. Cooking a pot of various items is a cook-up. Then someone said, good night, folks. I think the word do up is when someone don't want to cook a full meal. That they will just prepare something. Well, no, as a fast food. It can be a number of things that in one pot, but basically preparing something fast for the moment. That's what they said do up is. All right, someone else says, oh, no, that was the same. Let's just go back a bit. Right. Yeah. Wait a minute. I think we... All right, let's go. Right, so someone is saying here, good night. We also say here do. All right, yeah, so that's the... All right, now we got some more. Good night. Do up is putting a pot on fire and putting anything you get in it. All right. So someone else said, good night, Godfrey. Good night. Godfrey's right. Doing up in this case has to do with preparing things to eat in a hurry, especially when you are very hungry or in a rush, or if you're not very good in the kitchen. So that's all right. Yeah. So that's it. That's it for the WhatsApp. Let's go to the telephone. We have a caller. Oui Culture. Good evening.
This is Oui Culture.
Hello.
Oui Culture.
Yes, can you need to turn the volume of your radio or TV down and listen on your telephone.
I'm sure female listeners and viewers can attest that. Yes. You do it. Yes.
Okay, the number is 435-2041. You can give us a call and you can share with us your thoughts on what is do up. And if there's a difference between do here or do up here or all of that. So the number 435-2041. Let's go back to the telephone. Oui Culture, good evening. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, can you turn the volume of your radio or TV down, please, and listen to us on your telephone, caller?
Yes, can you turn the volume of your radio or TV down? Turn the volume of the TV down. Well, I don't have...
Okay, 435-2041, that's the number. You can call us, please. When you call, kindly turn the volume of your radio or your TV down and listen to us on the telephone. If not, you would be totally confused. So you call, turn the volume of your radio or your TV down and listen to us on your telephone. Let's go back to the telephone. Oui Culture, good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, good evening, caller. Mm-hmm.
Yes, I somehow would agree with you. Like, do up is like fix up or decorate. Somewhat of that sort. Like, you could do up your food, you could do up your face, you could even do up your room. Like for Christmas, yes. You decorate your bed, you do up your bed.
Okay, so you could do up the place. All right.
You do up your living room.
Yeah. Mm. All right. 435-2041. No, they're wrong. Do up.
Yeah? Let me tell you something. What they call him do up is dials up.
Yeah, dials up.
No.
The dials up. Yeah, the dials up there yet?
No.
What do you mean no? Especially when you put all kind of thing in your ear.
Still do up.
That dials up.
Dial do up. Dials. Are you taking dials for do it?
Yeah, they mixing up dials up and do up.
You dials up your room. You dials up. You think not do up? Mario. I don't stop that. Stop.
But they're really doing you.
I'm sure you're wrong.
Are they really doing you? That can you see? Let us stop that today. Let's go back to the telephone. Oui Culture, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, caller.
Yes. I agree that dope is usually associated mostly with food.
Mm-hmm.
So the day is Friday. You go on your fridge, you see there is a pot, about half pot of rice there. So you take that out, you take out some cabbage, some carrots, onions, so on. You chop that up and you throw it in a cooking pan. You throw that in a saucepan with some oil and so on, and you throw in the rice, and you make a food. But here this joke. When I used to go camping, scout camping, on the last day of camp, all the ends of food that remained had to be used. So we used to make a one pot with everything, including the piece of soup that remained in, that had to go in the pot too. Bye.
All right. Thank you very much. You don't know, that caller explanation of do-up song, I like that. So you mix up all your thing with all your cabbage, carrot, whatever you have, tomatoes, all of that, and you do it up. But let me ask all you, in terms of do-up with food, which is best? When you do up meat or you do up the food itself?
You're sounding muffled, I'm not really hearing what you're saying properly.
Oh boy, I don't know what. No, so I'm asking in terms of do up, all right? So we have things like rice and all of that. But then there is the meat part of it. Which one fits do up better?
Can I come in here?
Oh, yes.
So I was about to say that the callers, and you notice it's mostly men, right? Because they're giving like ingredients, what you put together to do up, whatever. It's sounding kind of one pottish kind of thing. And I don't blame you. Men generally are not in the kitchen. So y'all typically just do up. That's all you just do. Anytime all you go in the kitchen is something all you do it up. Okay? Fine. Now that we have established that. Well, sure.
What do you see?
A partner with the scholar. The way you stoops there.
But so Risi, let me ask you a quick question. One quick question. Risi, let me ask you one quick question. When you hear somebody is referred to as a chef, who are you talking about? Does that man?
But there's do up, right? Like my sister, I would call. What you cook? The answer would be, well, I do up some rice and some baked beans and some chickpeas and some pumpkin. I do up. That's what she would tell me. So it is about what you do in the kitchen and how much you did in the kitchen. It's not just about that mélange, as Doc was putting it, that you create, just putting a set of ingredients into one pot. You can also, in other words, you can do up your menu. Your entire menu is a do up. Because that's what you'd answer and say, well, I do up some this and that and that and that.
Risi, I want to respond to you on 2 points. The first thing is about men. The whole concept of do up started with men.
I won't doubt.
And I will tell you why. Because growing up as little boys, and you're making cook all about, that's where the concept of doing up come out now. Because in Grenada, I don't know about the other islands, but in Grenada, part of your socialization was to go and hold this here and do this here and put things together. And because you were always short on finance, on money, you have to mix a little this and mix a little that. So when you said men about cooking, that is why we are the better cooks.
Everything that you said there does not justify how you are better cooks. Everything that you said there, it does not justify.
So we learn.
You are just cook up people. You cook up.
So Risi.
And it does taste good. I could get all of that.
So Risi, explain that to me. Who are better cooks?
What?
Who are the better cooks? Yeah.
Women?
Oh,
you think we just hold all you?
Doc, and I tell you,
better cook all
Doc,
cook for yourself.
I tell you, since Risi come and I know something didn't right with Risi, Women better cook?
Risi
maybe in Guam.
No. Let me just say this, because I believe Risi need a good do-up.
I find Risi really good.
I mean, there's no question as to who is better cooks. I mean, it is renowned. You know, I struggle to think about a female chef in a hotel.
Well, what I ask just know.
He don't have it. He's only manual.
Yes.
And the truth be told, there is a difference between how woman cook. No, woman does cook. Woman does feel they could cook, so they just cook more than man. But it's not the quantity, it's the quality of the thing.
Yeah.
And so man quality is far superior. And then on top of all of that, when woman cook, thing kitchen they a mess. When man cook, you don't even know it is nothing happening. Well put away, well thing, but thing cook you. But woman about this day, that day. Receive what I'm doing.
Ready to respond to you.
And scholar, all the close the deal.
So my response to you is, right? Yes, you would find that the chefs in the hotels are male. Why? There are more females cooking in home. There are few hotels. This is our natural thing. This is of us, cooking. Chef in is a profession where you all go and learn to do things and you all have to follow recipes, right? When it comes to us, we're in abundance. We're all over the place cooking for y'all. Actually, a woman cooking for the chef to go and cook in the hotel. A woman are feeding the chef to go and cook in the hotel. Yeah? And then when you talk about us and Wes and we all over the place and all that, yes, correct is right. All you just do cook up is one pot. All you training the same thing, all the cooking in, everything, the same spoon, all you using for meat, all you using, everything, one.
Hold on.
But with us, we cook dishes.
So what you say in essence is that food at woman cooking can get exposure.
No, I am not saying that. I am saying that because it is of us. It is understood that we are the original.
Man cook for tourists and people want to write book.
I got big time.
What can we say about tourists? They like bland food.
What bland?
Yes, they like bland food. They don't know food.
And you want to make sure they get a nice sample of the country and the cuisine. You can't put woman in that, you know.
There's a reason why you don't get rated.
If you put woman in that,
no, if you put woman in that, watch me. They're coming in the kitchen and asking, what did you make this with? What is the special ingredient you put there? Because that's how we work. Y'all are different. Y'all think us have to get graded and rated, and you know, chances are they don't coming back because y'all don't have the fine touches as we do. We cook every day. So that's like natural. We don't need no accolade for that. We don't need to be recognized for that because that's just of us. But y'all, it's a big deal when all you cooking. All you get highlighted.
Risi, you ever go to Salaka?
A what?
Ever go to any Salaka?
No. You doesn't invite us?
So I invited you the next one. Make sure, well, we would go. I would show we go together. Right? Secondly, you heard about this advertisement, King of the Grill?
Yeah.
You don't know Queen of the Grill?
Like I said, Doc, what you missing here? What you missing from this? It is so unnatural for men to be cooking that they create things. Church have men can cook too, right? Two men can cook too. Church have it. King of the Grill. Everything they need to have to highlight that you all can do that too, right? But you all are not the alpha and the omega when it comes to cooking. We are. We create the dishes. We cook the food. We feed you all.
How much baker you know this woman?
How many bakers? A lot. A lot.
By more baker, the majority of baker is man.
But we see know that.
All of us need the flour. You have muscle.
Listen to me. Receive.
What?
Baker woman is not baker. Woman is bakeress. You ever see a bakeress? It's baker. Baker, man. We're the bakers.
No, Risi, I convinced something about you tonight, you know. You something wrong, something do you. Something definitely do you. So folks, the number again, 435-204. We want to hear from you. I think we're going to take some calls going. 435-2041. Give us a call and we'd like to hear your thoughts on and so much different things came out here. Let me just take there's a quick comment on the right. So someone says it's only when men cook you see everybody licking their hand. When I cook Sunday food, is ready by 12. When the other cook, food is ready by 2, and the whole kitchen in a mess. And there's a man that WhatsApp that, eh? So you don't know. Let's take a call. Oui Culture, good evening. Hello. All right. 435-204. We see you have any WhatsApp, Facebook comments?
The freeze for a while, system bad.
Yeah, look as we see froze up there. I was asking you about Facebook comments.
Oh, you are? I wasn't hearing anything.
Yeah, you froze for a while there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so
I figure you want to cook.
Right. Right. So there's Adriano. Adriano Davis said, "Do up is only for food. Dolls up is for making beautiful." He said, "But Reese, all your women does like women do up." Alexandra is saying, "Reese, stop that." Adriano is back saying, "Men does not speak the truth about food when it comes to some women. Anything your ladies cook when we dating, we will say it tastes good." Angela is saying men are the better cooks. They hand more tasty. Adriano is saying men are the ones that created more dishes. Check the... Angela says, "Scholar, you're too bad." And Marilyn Gordon is asking, what's the topic? It's do up.
It's on the screen though, yeah.
I feel Scholar does be recruiting people. I noticed there was a trend since the last show or the one before, where we had a set of people that we don't normally see commenting now, right? And it's like everything I say, they have an answer for it. That is Scholar people. Scholar, me and you used to live good. What happening? What you doing that for?
I tell you already, most of the people are never sitting in this wholesale nest.
Them name looking.
Every boy, you're changing name.
I find that name, what? Adriano. Yeah, so but anyway, no, but the bottom line is, Reese, and you have to accept that men are definitely better cooks.
That was not the argument. So let's not
men are better
down that road.
Men are better cooks. I mean, by far. I mean, look, when they have Fish Friday, who's been cooking in Fish Friday?
I can tell you by my mother. It's my mother, my sister.
Well, man alone, your mother's the only lady that be cooking in Fish Friday. What are you telling me? Everybody else is man that get Fish Friday.
Men and more women.
Risi, when is the last time you go to Fish Friday? Tell me truth. Don't lie.
About a month ago.
Wait.
Yes. No, I lie. When all you take break, I just go up.
I went Fish Friday last week.
Okay. And what you see?
You more than us. I tell you more than us, man.
That's not true.
I understand that too.
There's a guy next to her, and that's it.
The mothers do the how they call it, how they call it thing with the shell, like crayfish,
the shrimp, the shrimp with the spaghetti.
Lobster. Yeah.
I used to tell you how long you ain't go there. He don't day.
You don't day again?
I used to tell you how long.
You
didn't walk. You just go by mommy and you stop.
That to tell you how long. That to tell you how long you don't go there. You come back and you don't.
No, you don't come back.
Anyway, but I come back, Godfrey. I come back seriously back to duop.
Yeah.
Because I believe that we see and I ask, mind you, I ask inside here in my own house, and they're trying to convince me that indeed Rishi is correct, that people are duop here. And I mean, I don't know. I have never heard, because we're speaking about duop now, it sounds nice to them, so they think, but they actually not speaking about duop, they're speaking about dials up.
Yeah, but you know that?
Yeah, with that kind of thing, that dials up, not duop.
Yeah,
duop no here.
When you see somebody, when you see somebody like that, you say, hey, how you dials up, sir? Kind of thing.
Yeah. You see, dolls up in that case, right, could mean the entire ensemble. How your hair got done up, your clothes that you're wearing, your dolls up, you have your handbag to match your hat and that kind of thing. Your dolls up. But we just do up we here. All you do are here. All you don't grow up doing up no here. So this is foreign to you all, but we just do up we here. Watch me, Zari tell you she does do up she here. Diane tell you she does do up she here.
Watch, let me tell you something, Rishi. You're schooling Anglican High School. Anglican High School has some children.
You are talking about Master now?
Children go to school in Anglican High School. They don't know how this thing on. So maybe I heard my people used to say do up in Anglican High School, but the wrong thing, I just say. Wrong thing.
But how much wrong thing they
food. And I believe the food conversation, Susan is correct in that it speaks to convenience, a matter of convenience. You do a thing, right? But I believe there are different ways in which the thing could be used. So this is one of them. You just do up something. Or but that's how you do up something, you do up a fast something. But do up also can be not a fast thing. You have all your set of ingredients. Rice with the chicken and gravy and so on and so forth. All right. So
but scholar, you don't think about is when you know what you are doing in the kitchen, when you know what you are about to do, I believe you cook up. But do up is usually when you're uncertain or when you're back against the wall and you don't know where you go. I'll just do up something quickly. You know?
But
when you're in the kitchen.
But Doc, let me tell you, you are right. But also, you see, do up has, to me, do up have different ways. So, for example, if you get in a con before you have lunch and meat, you could do it up with tomatoes and onions and pepper and thing. You do it up.
Yeah.
And then there's also the do up that you're talking about, similar to what Susan mentioned.
Yeah, I don't see Godfrey.
Yeah, we having some serious tech issues. We having some serious tech. I don't know. The internet seems to be giving a lot of trouble. I don't know what's going on. But Scholar, while we're on that, somebody said, well, we know who said that. Scholar, leave me out of that. Godfrey and them blocked me. I only could comment on WhatsApp. Since last week, you taking cheap shot at me. And the guave and the guave what they go off what? Do up yourself or something like that. I ain't even sure what they have there. But anyway, yeah. So
Godfrey, you know I believe it. I don't believe it's him that they on Facebook. The wholesale honesto I know would never have a profile picture with green in the background. Never. Not Hosi.
What is that?
Mm-mm.
So who is Alexandra Valles?
That's Elvis.
Elvis? Who's Elvis? Oh, right. Okay, right. So, well, my man here say Scholar taking cheap shot at him since last week, and they block him. He could only comment on WhatsApp. So, let's take a phone call. Let's go to the telephone. Oui Culture, good evening. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, good evening.
Good, Godfrey?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm listening to the program, right? But in my opinion, the do-up is just a saying in the way you prepare something to eat.
Okay.
So sometimes you might say, I go and fix up something, man. I'm kind of hungry. I'm going to fix up something. So it's a form of preparation. So it's just the saying. So it's not really no specific thing to say, well, you prepare enough, you prepare enough food.
We are frozen on the TV.
Yes, it's been frozen for a long time.
Yeah, so it's just the way, just a saying in the way you prepare something. I do up saltfish I do up some saltfish and tomatoes and whatever, or I do up a piece of bread and canned beef and things. So it's just that's just the saying. It's just a slang.
Okay.
In preparing it, that is my intake on that.
Okay, thanks a lot. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now
you want some Facebook comments?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, so Adriano is saying, Reese, I'm on your side, but Scholar to speak the truth. And the best cook is Waters. Angela said, Reese, Scholar doesn't recruit nobody. You have to stop that. Marilyn is saying the internet going, okay. She said the internet doing up.
Yeah.
Do-up is the explosion of creativity.
Mm-hmm. Somebody say that we bad now figure. He say do-up is the spear of where you will go in the kitchen and look to see what you have and come up with something that can be fast to organize. Prepare for that short time to have something to eat until you finally prepare a full meal. So you do up something quick before you organize your real meal. Somebody say Reese is saying that because the iron comb does be on the stove taking heat. Reese, you just iron comb? So folks, we bear with us. We're having some terrible tech issues. I'm not sure.
You're not hearing us on the television.
Yeah, we okay on the TV now.
It's okay now?
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah.
Really? Well, no, not by me. On Facebook we're okay, but on
it's not open on anything. It's not okay.
By me here, it's okay. Let's try. Let's go to the telephone again and see. Mm-hmm. Oui Culture, good evening. Hello.
Hi, is that GBN?
Yes, it is.
Well, I mean, it's over half an hour. I'm looking at the TV. GBN, there's no volume.
Well, okay. Caller, what area are you in?
I'm in Tempe.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah. We'll work on that. Thanks a lot, caller. Mm-hmm.
Okay, bye.
Okay, all right, yeah. Yeah, folks, we do apologize, but we've been having some issues with internet, and this is what is creating the problem. So, guys, if we all could just check on that first, please. I think one of these boxes that usually put this thing out is giving some problems. But We do apologize for that. It's beyond our control, really. It's beyond our control. So the number again, 435-2041. You can give us a call, and we'd like to hear from you. But Skulls, while we're on that, just to play on that word "do." I mean, there is so much you can do with it, because, for example, the same "do" can be used in so many different ways. It has so many different meanings, and it is cultural, because we all know what the word "do" means, quote unquote. But culturally. And early on we were saying that we see real doing. What does that mean? In this context. Skulls, how would you explain that?
You're using do up or do it?
No, we were just making reference.
Put on TV again, eh?
Yeah.
Just letting you know.
Yeah. So if we say, like somebody might do something and you might tell the person, but you're real doing. What does that mean?
Yeah. Well, that's what I was saying.
That's the same answer the lady gives, Scholar, is almost the same answer I want to give. You know what it is? You're really doing, you mean you're really getting on, you really have things to say, you're
doing the most.
Action. Yeah, you're
getting on.
You're really getting on. So you're really doing. So, as I say, you describe just action, you're just getting on.
Yeah, and then do have to do with here, and well, of course, do also have to do with what
with Rishi and Doc
describes the state that you are in when we see do she be
when we see she do up something.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know that. I don't find we could say Rishi do no. I don't know. He passed that. Maybe.
But Rishi say he die out,
Yeah.
Rishi say he die out.
Yeah,
she said he do die out. She had to go back to the. She had to go back to the drawing board. Well, no, but
spending all the money on him.
But that makes sense,
That you hear it. You wasn't there.
Scarlett, you saw me here already before?
Where saw you?
Right here?
I saw you here day, and the next day God to tell me you go. But you're really doing it.
Yeah, you do that. You really do it.
No, you what doing in my mind is not just action now, but it's like a little bit more than what is expected. Your action is a little bit more than what is normally expected of it. When somebody say you're doing, it's like your behavior is a little bit extraordinary.
Yeah, but they could also say, right, which is a strange one. You just do it.
You just really do, Yeah, you just really do.
Yeah, you really.
I don't know how to find do some.
Yeah, no. My grandmother has. I've heard my grandmother use that a lot. Mm-hmm. You just really do. In other words, so you pushing your luck, kind of thing.
Yeah.
You just really do. It kind of more or less means the same,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it means the same.
What I usually hear you're really doing.
Mm-hmm. But you could say you just really do. And there is the tone that goes with it, that this is what, and this to me, this is what brings or adds the meaning. The tone that goes with it adds the meaning, helps with the meaning of the phrase.
Yeah, it means that the person is not really angry, but they're noticing that you are a little bit extraordinary. Like your behavior is a little bit more extraordinary. So, okay, like, somebody traveling often, or somebody partying a lot, or you're spending a lot of money, or you're really doing, you in a sense, they're saying you're really getting on.
You're speeding really on the road.
Yeah,
you're doing the most.
Or you could say, or you might tell the person, you don't play doing now, kind of thing. That there. So there's a certain kind of way it is used that brings out the meaning.
So doing is extraordinary, much more than not much more, but a little bit more than the usual.
Right. And then this one, I'm coming to receive and hear. When you say somebody do the hair, what that is?
But I think I explained that before.
What
when you do your hair, when you do your hair,
because you say, hold on, you say Jerry Cole is not doing it.
Yeah.
No.
You said
Jerry Cole your hair.
What I do, Jerry Cole is a no, but you see, Jerry Cole is a
your hair.
No, Jerry Cole is a kind of do, is a type of do. You so straight is do.
Do you hear?
Anything you think is do.
No.
Anything you change, anything you do
Jerry
to change.
Cole is not do hair. Jerry Cole is Jerry Cole your hair. Do hair.
So straighten is what?
Pop or straighten.
Well, straighten could be do one and Jerry Cole not do.
Because even if you don't do your hair, right? When people don't do their hair, you might hear they say, I texturize my hair. Then not do your hair. Do your hair is straighten hair. Texturize is when you make it not too straight, keep some of the curl in it, but it's lighter and more manageable.
So right? When people press the hair, what they do?
Texturize your hair.
When they press the hair, what they do?
When you what?
When you press your hair.
I don't know why you ask me.
When you press your hair, it's press here.
Right.
That's what.
When you press your hair, right? It is straighten your hair. That is do your hair. But what it is, the reason why you say press is to differentiate that you did not use chemicals. You use iron comb.
But once you change the normal state of your hair, you do it.
More than make it technical.
Yeah.
No.
I think you take a cultural more and make it technical. Because anything you do to alter.
Yeah, you do it.
Do you hear?
Listen, this is coming from people who have never done their hair.
Hey, Jerry Cole. No, listen, Jerry Cole. You know that?
Yeah, you Jerry Cole.
Yeah, but I do me here. But do me here.
Called your hair.
I do it.
Do you hair?
All you could tell me I never do me here.
It's to look like Cat Williams and them. You're straight.
I do me here with Jerry Cole.
Rishi?
No.
Rishi?
All you could tell me?
Yes.
Rishi?
Yes.
Anything that you go in the hairdresser and sit down by,
you do.
That is do you wanna do your hair.
No.
Whether it's Jerry Cole, whether it's salon dread, them salon dread does thing up the hair.
Yeah.
And put it up in a kind of, that is do they gonna do the hair. Whatever you're doing in it, that is do, that is a part, so do have different kind. Do is not only straighten.
No.
Yeah, when you do Jerry Cole, do your hair.
So we see, if you're going to put on a lace front weave, that you don't do.
You do your hair, yeah.
Is it context? Right? Is it context? Because the word before people started using the word palm, right? It was do or straighten. That was it. Okay? Jerry Cole was go and Jerry Cole your hair.
No, but Jerry Cole come after, Remember Jerry Cole?
Lock the hair. Right?
So locking here is not. So lock is not do.
That is the distinction you're making. That I tell you became technical.
No, I am not making.
You're right.
No,
you're right.
Doc, it's possible that no people would say, okay, I'm going and do me here, and you're wondering what they're going to do with it. But don't tell me I'm using a technical. I'm getting technical with the word because traditionally, to do your hair is to straighten your hair.
But what I'm saying, all the phrases, all the description adjective you use, they correct now. The Jerry Cole, the straighten, the palm, the braids, whatsoever. But all of them fall under that general thing you do. You want to do your hair?
No.
We see, I have a question. I have a question for you.
No.
When a woman go by and put Q-Tex on she nail, on she finger, what she do? She ain't go and do she nail.
We're talking about nails now?
No, I'm just asking. When she go and put...
You all were trying to say, right? That do up, when it comes to do up, is only food.
No, I want to find out something. If she go and put Q-Tex on she nail, what?
She dolls up your nails.
She dolls up she nail.
You could go and douse up your nails.
Okay, so right. So when they go and they put the false nail now, then what?
You go and do your nails?
So when you put Q-Tex is dolls up, and when you put... we see now, we see a figure. We see...
Listen, you're trying to miss the point, you know.
I don't try to miss no point. We see you doing too much. No, we see you doing too much. You doing too much.
Jump on an argument now about what is do.
You doing too much.
But the argument was about do up. And you all were saying that do up is only about food. And that is not true. Because you could do up your living room, you could do up your hair, you could do up your food.
You do up your living room.
But all the rest to come and sit down in the living room and enjoy it.
Reese, you have to stop that. You're doing too much. I find you really doing.
Let me ask you a question. You could do up your veranda. you could do up below your house.
You could do up your yard.
Do that part. We just more focus on the living room. Others do up on the veranda.
So you see, so let me ask you, when the man come in with it and he well cut the grass and the thing, and why he do up the yard then?
What you know?
Ask you how to know.
Why is it that I am the one that is being quizzed about do up?
Because you were you there.
Why are you not telling me what is do up? Why are you not questioning me about do up?
I want to know if... So hold on. So you go, hold on. So you go and you trim the fence and thing and you well shape it up, you do up the fence.
That's how you lose the battle on what is do up.
No,
the different context of do up and how it could be used. Already side.
No.
So all the bully me. So all the coming at me. But what is do up? What is not do up? Very clear what is do up.
No,
I know you in the head want to tell me how to do up at me.
Well, the reason why that can do up the head.
We do up
the do up the scam.
Let me take a call. Let's take a call. We Culture, good evening.
Yes, good afternoon.
Yes, sir.
Once you go into the house now, the house is they're going to fix up. I'm going to fix up my house. I'm going to fix up my room. I'm going to fix up the veranda. No do.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Okay.
Oh, thanks.
So the man said when you go into your house is fix up, not do.
Listen, you could say that too, but what I'm saying is, you all as men cannot be trying to tell we women who use our terminologies when we doing stuff as if you all know what we be doing. Y'all don't know. Y'all just hardly even be around. We just do up we living room. We just do it up.
Well, okay. Since inside the house is one thing, all you do up your house. When me and Scarla and Doc go and we cut the grass and we trim the tree and all them things, we do up the yard.
What all of us do?
We do up the yard. When we cut grass and
watch me. And watch me. I'm not trying to argue with you all of them. I ain't trying to argue with what all of us do.
You know something
trying to tell me about what I just do up.
You know something interesting? This just earlier on, Scholar came and he showed up something, which I believe was some vegetables. Do we usually use do up when we're thinking about like salad? We do up some salad. Do we usually use that term salad?
No, you make a salad, man.
Yeah.
No.
I find you make a salad. Not so called.
Make perfect sense, right? But as I explained before, if I call my sister and it has nothing to do with making a melange or cook up, rice and saltfish and all that, and I ask her, what you cook? The answer would be, I do up some that and I do up some this and I do up some that. That's what it would be, and it have nothing to do with a one pot.
We say no, it don't have to be a one pot. I agree, it don't have to be a one pot.
So she could do up some salad, which is synonymous with make a salad.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, for me, the word do up is when you do something when you are not fully prepared. If you plan you're doing something, to me you fix up something, you cook something. So you do up is usually a kind of quick decision you take to fix something, to do something.
Not
quickly.
necessarily. Get that out of your head. It's not necessarily so.
Generally, when people say they do up, is something that was not fully planned. Is
Not necessarily because guess what? If we decided we going on a hike, right? And we say, okay, we go make a cook when we reach by Granny Tang Lake or whatever. We could say, you and I, we could say, well, we go do up some saltfish sauce and we go make a salad.
I'll jump in the bush and get some nasty.
We go steam some provision. We go do whatever. That is a plan you made. You made a plan to go and do up some things. So it doesn't necessarily have to be that it's quick. Yeah. In whole week you're cooking, whatever. But it could also be that you plan to do up that when you go wherever you go.
All right. Scala frozen?
Not frozen.
Well, anyway, let's take a last call. Let's take a last call because we almost out of time.
You see, Billy, well, we're out of time, but the honest truth is, tonight is the first night I feel shame for you. I feel shame for you. That explanation.
Rizzy, you come last tonight, man. Rizzy come last tonight. That fight.
Watch me.
Do up kitchen and do up. No. Rizzy.
Not me, you shame for you, though. Shame for yourself because you could win any argument. I would have a purple sunglasses and you would tell me this sunglasses is not purple, is me eye that purple, and somehow you go win. But tonight, not me that come last. Tonight, you couldn't defend. Okay? That was like
Tonight, honestly,
class here, you couldn't defend.
Tonight, my humanity, and that's my closing statement. Tonight, my humanity came to the fore. I felt so sorry. My humanity. Humanity came to the fore.
You felt remorse?
I felt so sorry for you.
You felt Scholar, you felt remorse. You felt remorse.
Yeah, no joke. I mean, come on, man.
Closing comments?
But that be closing. You know what? By the way, that be closing comment. You know what in wash up?
That next program.
Is you have to go and wash up, man. You know ready yet. You need to go and take a good wash up.
Anyway, next one, closing comment.
Let me closing comment.
Don't give Scala encouragement. The Scala must have a whole program after the closing.
Hold on. Doc, let me go because I figure Risi go do a half program when she closing comment. So Doc, let me take yours.
Risi. I time.
Well, listen, I cut it off, so help me God, I cut it. Doc, go ahead, Doc.
So in the trend of the topic, I don't know. Tonight, as we were there, I kind of reflect on Mr. Marshall, and I don't know if he's listening. And I'm just saying, it's a while I've not heard Mr. Marshall. And, I kind of just want to reach out. He was a regular contributor. And some of us feel that, we could have, I could have reached out earlier on to him. But apart from that, the program tonight was very light. And so hopefully next time we go do up a better program.
Oh, really? You could do a program? You could plan that? Like plan to do up a program?
Hold on, Risi. Hold on, Risi, before you start your program, let me just take
position on the track.
Risi, before you start your program, let me just take one comment. Let me take a quick comment here. Somebody say, Risi, remember Godfrey was Lionel Richie with the oil running down his face with that Jerry Cole. I went to a party at Chester Disco in Guelph. Meet a lady who do up she Jerry Calls while dancing with her, all she Jericho's oil do up my shirt. I was wringing out oil from my shirt. So
that's not like Jose. Jose.
But of course it's Jose. Of course it's Jose.
Everything Jose ever do it in golf.
That is the that is the last comment. So yeah, Doc, you finished making your comment?
Yeah. I finished.
Alright, so you can start the program now.
You're not making yours because you plan to cut me off.
No, let me.
Don't make yours.
Well, let me make.
I made mine. I finished. I say hopefully next time we go do up our next program.
That's you.
Well, let me make mine.
Cut me off.
So let me make mine.
Cut me off, then he won't be able to make his.
Let me make mine.
So you want to go before me?
Yeah, let me go before you. Let me go before. So, folks, let me tell you. As far as I know, as far as I see, do up is when you ting, and you do up your thing. And it's that. And you do it up.
That's it?
And you do it up. Yeah, you get a thing. You get.
That's it. Watch me, partner. Well, thanks for confirming everything that I've said.
Well,
do up is when you do your thing, you do up your thing, and that is do up.
You do it
so
up.
You could do up anything. Thank you and good night. Stadium, good night.
All right, folks, thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's all the time we have. So until next Friday, enjoy your weekend, and of course, we'll see you next week. All the best.